There's one.
There's one.
Almost two. Just a little off. Very, very flicky. Yeah, very high sensitivity, this Nerve. You can see he's got a nice practiced 180, so my guess is that he's a wrist player. In other words, like, he probably plays with his
Careful.
he probably plays with his wrist like really solidly on the desk, you know, like on the table. And so like when he does his 180, it's just like a single motion with his wrist that he knows. It's just like natural to him. And that's actually how I play too, where compare that to, say, you know, someone that's far more of like a, you know, smooth player, where, you know, they're going to be moving the mouse all over, and they move their entire hand, and with like a lower sensitivity. Usually you're looking for them, they're going to be doing like a really solid LG tracking and things like that. So yeah, we'll see. Nerve is like, where's my armor? 6-0.
Well, he's definitely had solid control of it so far. Amp does get that Mega. It's gonna not last long at all, though, as Nerve just shuts down Amp with the rocket. And we're only about 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this, but already we're looking at a 7-0 shutout. So I think this was not a great choice to pull against Nerve right now, because the M6 is going to be the map where, you know, if I'm going up against somebody I don't know, I probably wouldn't choose the M6.
Well, and on top of that, Nerve was asking Amp to choose it, so here comes the rail.
He's just going to get himself back up. Yep.
Rockets instead. Okay. Oh, look at this.
Ooh, that was nice.
Oh,
that was defensive play.
Now,
look at what Nerve did. He was halfway up the pipe, and then he rocketed himself out to avoid exposing himself coming up the top there. Very nice work. Is it me, or is his mouse moving a little bit jerky?
well, that's what I'm saying. He's got a high sensitivity, and he's, my guess is, you know, he's like a pivot wrist player where his wrist is always on the table. So, well, let me duck under these. But honestly, Nerve can just rocket jump up and kill him. Just come up and kill him. Come on.
Yep,
there we
and
go.
he knows he's up there too.
Come on. Come around the corner. Come kill him. Oh, bye-bye.
Sup? There you are.
Oh, he wants to
wants
plasma
that
jump
launcher.
to the
He wants it.
to the rocket launcher. Oh, it's so close. God. Oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Amp
I think he walked.
scored.
I think he walked into that. Yeah, he didn't want Amp to finish with a -1 because that was pretty long range, and it was. I mean, he turned into it, so. Nice. But let's watch Amp a little bit longer. Yeah.
So rocketing the red 18 seconds before
it
gets there.
So I think, you know, Amp obviously a little bit newer to the game. I haven't really been watching his movement. Let's see how he is with any sort of strafe jumping. He should be leaving this fight. All right. Now it should go get yellow after Mega. Now yellow's a problem because it's the obvious choice. And Nerve, yeah, he was on mid.
Ooh.
Oh wow, nice fight. But Nerve was on mid. He was basically anticipating Amp to make a move towards yellow so that he could rail him off from mid. So let's go back over to Amp.
And as we saw earlier tonight, the only defense against that kind of play is to defy all reason and logic.
Yeah. And Amp is biding his time for the respawn. So, all right. I think, you know, he got a couple of frags here because he came out of the negatives. So, nice work by Amp, but I think Nerve a bit more solid. And I'm curious to see what the next challenge is going to look like. We do have a nice collection of people on the server.
Good games to both players, and we're going to be seeing Nerve v Vanova rebind everything.
Eventually, yeah, right there it is. Ren is saying, Yes, this would be bad. Sorry. You know, I'm gonna go back to something that my... Uh-oh. Ven, being sneaky, gets away with a Mega. And that's actually... That'll give Ven a rocket launcher, gives Nerve an LG. But I'm gonna go back to something that my 3rd grade or 2nd grade teacher told me. Whenever you're going to give a presentation of any kind, don't sabotage it before you even open your mouth. Just say it. Although this may be bad. That was a lot of unanswered LG. Nerve can actually go in for the kill. If it's kind of risky going up around that stairwell, but weapons definitely in Nerve's favor in that case. And there is frag number 1.
And it's going to be Nerve, and that was a case of Vanova, I don't think quite had the timing of the Mega Health. Dropped in a second too late, thinking of getting the grab, but as you noticed, Nerve had actually already grabbed it by the time Vanova was off the cliff there. So now we're going to be seeing what kind of sneaky tricks Vanova has up his sleeve. Not enough,
and I think that this, yeah, if I'm watching Vanova, looks like, oh, that's too good to be true, and it is. A lot of punishment for even attempting that. Nice defensive Rocketeer from Vanova, though. Grabbing the 50, and honestly, well, stick around for the armor. No, no, go back. No, go back. Oh, shit.
He's not listening.
So that could have been 2 yellows. Instead, Vanova has 1 and some sharp. Really, these guys are really getting caught with their pants down. It's kind of entertaining. They keep seeing each other from across the way, or one's like totally not looking at the other.
I'm going to soundbite you on that. That is so going in my soundboard.
What did I say?
These guys are getting caught with their pants down. It's really quite entertaining.
Well, it is. Wow. I mean, it's okay. Let me put it this way: it's very rare when you see players with their back turned. Like sometimes I even forget, like, you know, what the back of the model looks like. So.
Yeah, just try and defend yourself. Whatever. Let's move on. Nerve, 4 frags up on Vanova's Admirable 0. And actually, you know, this being the map it is, 4 frags is not, you know, it's not unassailable, but it might turn out to be that way if Vanova goes in strong with this LG, which does happen, and pays the penalty for it. Yeah, Nerve actually damaging himself in order to deny that 50 health, and that 50 health, when you're the down player and you're looking for some solace, that 50 health is your best friend, and Nerve just took it away.
Don't let this be a name kill. Okay. Alright. It's never a good sign when your opponent runs out of nades but has actually used them to whittle you down quite a bit. Now, Nerve is now out of rockets. Just replenished. Now, Vanova should stay up here and just not drop in for this Mega.
Nerve should stay down there, and neither of them get Mega.
There you go. Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
Great return by Nerve, but Vanova played that fairly well. I mean, didn't quite get as much damage as it could have, but also didn't die. And that Mega was not something that was a clean break for Nerve. So Ven should take that into account and focus on armors. The one just behind Nerve is coming up now in 3 seconds. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful shot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was going to call bullshit on that one, but then it connected.
It's a great shot.
Wow.
Great shot. And this will be a kill. Uh-oh. Nerve hitting his head on the archway. So, yeah. I've been saying uh-oh a lot. I think, honestly, because we started talking about ICQ on Monday. Remember that? We were talking about ICQ. So, yeah, I've been having that fucking little uh-oh in my head, like for the past 2 days. So, I hate you both.